Hey guys, got an RU match for you today. This one is against a guy by the name of Streak. I found him on the Smogon forums. And yeah, so it's a fun match. Leave my Manectric. Gonna go for the Life Orb Thunderbolt. As soon as I saw his team, I'm like, I wish I brought my Specs one. Because my Specs one has Volt Switch. This one does not. Yeah, he's gonna go for the Spore. He's gonna live with his Focus Sash. I'm gonna get him paralyzed. Not too huge of a deal, but it does pay out right here. I'm gonna go to my Typhlosion, predicting maybe Stealth Rocks or whatever. Maybe if he Shell Smashed or something, I'd still be good. I'd still be faster. I mean, he is paralyzed, so most of my team would still be faster. But figure go to my Typhlosion. Might as well, just in case he gets rocks up, right? He's gonna get paralyzed, so I don't know what he would have went for, but didn't really matter in the long run. I'm gonna go my Gardevoir to take the the Surf or the Scald, whatever. He's actually Life Orb, Hydro Pump, Offensive Blastoise, and I was not expecting this at all. And that is a lot of damage. And I figured no point in trying to play around, just fodder it out. Go for the Focus Blast at miss. This is actually a Calm Mind with stored power one that I figured I'd try out, but obviously didn't work out here because ridiculously powerful water type attacks aren't gonna let me live. I'm gonna go for the Thunder Fang. He is like just barely gonna hang on, and he's gonna miss his Hydro Pump though, which it mattered, but like I actually would have rather it hit me. You'll see later why. But yeah, he's gonna go into his Weezing. I'm going to predict the Fire move or perhaps the Will-O-Wisp, and I'm going to go into my Manectric, just a fodder pretty much because his Smeargle's already dead. He's actually going to stockpile, and I'm like, shit, I don't even think I've ever seen a Weezing with stockpile. But whatever, I figure I can sit in here, that's fine. Even if he gets up to +3 defenses, it's not really that big of a deal. I can still deal with it. I'm going to do have my Typhlosion still, and that's going to do a whole shitload with Eruption. I'm going to wake up first turn, which is, pretty nice. Again, it wasn't too huge of a deal because, I still have most of my team. But yeah, so I'm just going to go for Thunderbolts. I'm going to whittle away my HP with my Life Orb, which again, I was wishing I was Specs. He's going to go for this Pain Split. He's going to take like 32 health, which I found kind of humorous at the time. I'm like, oh yeah, nice. So I'm just gonna again just keep pounding away with Thunderbolts. He's gonna hit me with a Flamethrower, and yeah, I'm actually gonna live that, which was pretty nice. He's probably max defense or even max special defense. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, so he's gonna get taken out, and I'm actually gonna live with 9. He's gonna do his Hypno. And I'm just gonna lay off another Thunderbolt, and that's gonna do a good chunk. I'm gonna kill myself with Life Orb. He's gonna do the reasonable thing and go for the Wish, which I thought he would, but meh. Whatever. Just in case he wanted to go for like Estos or Toxic, whatever. I'm gonna roll my Primeape because I figured he'd protect and get his Wish up. So I'll just go for the U-turn. If he wants to switch out here, I'm still gonna be U-turning, so I'll still have switch advantage. He is going to switch out into his own Primeape, which I was half expecting. But whatever, I'm going to go for U-turn, and it's going to do a nice little chunk. And I'm going to go back and switch out into my Typhlosion, because I know I'm Scarfed, and my base speed is higher, and I'm timid. So it doesn't matter if he's Scarfed. And he is just going to get wrecked. Bye-bye, Primeape. So yeah, now he's going to go to his Altaria, and here's where that Hydro Pump miss mattered, because I'm actually going to make the wrong play and go into Durant, predicting, Dragon Pulse or Toxic, whatever, but they all seem to be Dragon Dance these days. I don't know, I don't understand, but yeah, and then I'm going to make another misplay and not go for the Hone Claws. I don't know why I didn't. I would have easily lived any of his attacks. He would have gotten up another Dragon Dance, but it didn't matter. I should have just Hone Claws, and then I would have been able to, basically OHKO him with this Iron Head, and it wouldn't have had any chance to miss. But yeah, at this at this stage, I didn't home claws. Halfway through this little roost stalling shenanigans, I was like, I should home claws here, and I should have, because on that attack I actually missed again. Um, but whatever. So like I was saying, if that hydro pump had have hit me, and I did die, then I would have went to my Primeape here, and it would have been all good, because I would have just been able to Ice Punch, you know, not live that in the slightest, and Ontario would be down and not even a problem anymore. So yeah, I mean, I misplayed this, but that's fine. Whatever, you know. It was based on the set. I think the next time I see one, I'm probably gonna just predict Regnance. I'm just gonna actually be like, special with Toxic and like Roost and Heal Bell, or Roar or whatever. It's gonna screw me over. Um, but yeah, he's just gonna keep roosting. He's gonna wait for the miss and let me destroy myself with Life Orb, and I'm gonna just keep being like, why didn't I just Hone Claws on turn 1? I would have survived his Earthquake really easily, and I could have actually probably done work to the rest of his team. He's gonna barely live here, which really sucked, but that's fine. He finally attacks me because he figures if he roosts again, I'll be able to kill him, which is why I kept going for the Iron Head, because I'm like, I'm doing more than his roost is healing, but again, misses just really fucked me over. So like I said, here's my Primeape here. He's actually gonna live the Dragon Claw, which is nice, and I'm just gonna take him with a nice punch. And yeah, I was kind of scared for a moment, because I'm like, if I don't live this, then not really sure how I'm gonna deal with this threat. But yeah, I mean, mishacks kind of screwed me over. And again, like I said, that Hydro Pump really needed to hit. You don't usually say that you wanted your opponent's attack to hit you for you to do better, but oh well. So yeah, he's gonna go for the Wish as I go for the Shell Smash, predicting the Protect. He's gonna Thunder Wave me, not a big deal. Not really sure if I would have been able to kill him with a Waterfall. I don't think so. But yeah, so he's gonna get his Wish up. That's fine. He's gonna go for the S-Toss, and that's gonna do 100 damage, of course. And I'm just gonna go for the Waterfall here. At +2, it's gonna do about 90%. So yeah, I don't think a normal neutral Waterfall +0, whatever you want to call it, would have killed him at the 55 or 60% he was at. He's gonna Wish again. I'm gonna get paralyzed, which kind of sucked. I figure he's gonna go for the Protect here, and if not, it's not a big deal. So I'm gonna Shell Smash again, and yeah, he is gonna Protect. If he had one for the S-Toss, and then again next turn, it would have been annoying because I would have had to go to my Typhlosion, but he still would have been able to OHKO with Eruption, I imagine. But yeah, he just went for the Protect. And now I'm at +4. He is going to go for the Seismic Toss again. And I am going to thankfully not get paralyzed. I'm just going to take him out with a Waterfall. And that's the end of the battle. Hope you guys enjoyed. Overall, good match. The only hacks was his Smeargle getting paralyzed and then fully paralyzed. But again, I don't really think it would have mattered too much. And then yeah, that Hydro Pump miss, which I actually wanted to hit, and then the few Iron Head misses that I got that kind of screwed me over. But yeah, so that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Good game streak, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.